Hey, it's Nightiger. Today, together with Rainn, we're going to show you how to make beats like Vinso, Lovebug, and Redpriest. Let's get it. First, we want to start with a melody, and luckily I know someone that's really good at making melodies.
Hi, I'm rainn, and I'm gonna show you how to make a melody like this. So the first thing you wanna add is like a simple bell or plaque melody. For effects, I used fruity convoller for like an ambient texture, this for like a simple volume automation to make it more dynamic, and Valhalla Supermassive for reverb, and EQ to cut off the lows. Next, I copied the melody and pasted it to another preset, like a plug, just to layer it. Next, I added a bass line just following the chord progression. Then you can add another bell or plaque melody. Effects I added are just a little bit of delay and EQ to clean it up and cut off the lows. The last thing I added is a synth, really simple melody but cool sound. For effects I added the reverser on a default preset and EQ to cut off the lows. This is how full melody sounds like.
Okay, we have a great melody. Now, first of all, we're making an Ivy League type beat, and there's one effect that every Ivy League type beat needs to have, and this is this breath thing. I added some delay, some reverb, and boosted the high end, just to make it cut through the mix a little bit more. And now the drums. It takes time to develop intuition as to whether you should make your drums more simple or more complex depending on the melody. For this melody, I opted for a very simple kick and 808, but I did go crazy with the open hats, which I'll show you in a minute. But first, a very simple hi-hat pattern. This is sort of a lower pitched hi-hat, which you'll see a lot in Ivy League type beats. And we also have a crazy open hat pattern, which also plays lower notes. So again, a very groovy pattern, and they just go so well with each other. Now the most generic clap pattern you could imagine. I went for a very simple pattern with a long and distorted 808. A few slides here and there to make it a little bit more dynamic, but overall nothing crazy. Very simple kick pattern. And full drums sound like this. But just this alone is pretty boring. So that's why I added this breath earlier. And also what's very important, if you're making a simple beat, is the transitions. The transitions really help it to make it more interesting and just not plain boring. Like, just listen to the transitions alone. Even without the beat, this sounds interesting. A very good tip I can give you is adding delay on your risers. So instead of like putting a crash, you just add delay on the riser itself. It really adds energy to your beats. That's a great tip. Transitions every 8 bars is good, I think. And you can stack multiple risers, effects, and crashes, clashes, hits, whatever, like on top of each other to make like a more interesting transition. And that's about it. Let me know if I should do more collab tutorials, and we'll see you next time. And don't forget about the full beat.